We all know the heat of the developing countries cause the sea level to rise. The sea has been having a party.
Hey, when darling, come down to the sea, swim in the ocean, just you and me. Hey, bambino, come down to the sea, swim in the ocean, just for me in the sea.
We want to try the mower and do an experiment.
There's no petrol getting the carburetor, there's no return carby to the tank. That was disconnected. We run it completely dry. We purged the bowl of the carburetor with negatively charged water. We actually poured water into the float chamber of the carburetor and cleaned it out. We give it a long time to really clean it out, make sure it wouldn't fire. And then we got the cell connected.
Not too fast.
Where did he set the timing? Not going into the engine by put off degree up and
But that's what I got, and he said it was wrong.
And it's firing, and yet it defies all logic, because the water, there's no water, there's no hydrogen, there's no oxygen going in. It is creating another form of energy that can't be explained scientifically as we know science. Told you.
There was a big break in science around about, say, the 13th or 12th century, where the church had concepts of what it believed, and scientists started learning other things, such as Copernicus and Galileo. And they started saying other stuff like, hey, the sun's at the center of the solar system. And they were said, no, don't say that against the church, because we are all powerful. And if you say that, we will burn you at the stake. So shut your mouth. So there was this great break between what's really true, which is God and divinity, and science. And science went and crept off into this area called materialism. So everything had to be mathematically correct, which is not, that's okay, that's godly. But it was limited science, not true science. I mean, why is that heart beating inside me? Where does this energy come from? Who's seeing? All these wonderful things, which is real science, which you might want to call truth.
Right now, the way people are enslaved is through energy and through media. So if you can, we have free energy, but listen, everyone's paying taxing every day, $50 out of your pocket for energy that's free. We know how to make it free.
You want the little stick?
That's about 2 drops of negative charge water. If you don't think that current is actually going through that rubber insulated balloon by putting a positive and negative jumper lead on each side of it, I'm going to show you that while you've got a liquid in something, the AC and DC and spark and everything else, they are massive conductors. I'll just show you exactly that it is. We'll do it by this lead, the middle one again, and so on. Now, if it was an insulator, then this here would not go to it, would it? No. Go. Start. That is got nothing in it because we've got moving water. We've got a moving liquid. Okay, put it down.
Is it going to burn on the grass? I suppose it will. Put it on the...
See if it'll light. It lit last time. If it don't...
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the grass is
Energy, right?
water burning.
What people will say is that the grass is burning up.
That rubber balloon's burning, but it's not the rubber balloon, but...
Tell by that flame, it's not grass.
No, that's not grass now.
No.
It's actually getting bigger.
Yeah.
It burns for ages. Burns for ages. Be careful.
Where's the pizza? Try and light it without touching it.
Goodness! I smell burnt hair. You better check your hair, Noah.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it seemed warm to me. It seemed like a warm flame. Yeah, it's definitely warm. Most impressive.
Here I have an old Subaru. We're going to do an amazing experiment which we saw the other day, which we couldn't believe, is to pour water from a normal garden hose straight into the air intake or the carby of a car while it's running. I mean, it doesn't make sense, does it? What do you reckon would happen? Just die? What do you think? Some people say, you know, you can't compress liquids, so that if you put an incompressible liquid inside a hydraulic ram, you're going to break something because you're going to snap the conrods. Okay, let's do it.
From Casino to Brisbane on a cup and a half of water.
Hey little darling, come dance with me. Shaking my knees down by the sea. Hey pretty baby, come swim in the sea. Dead in the moonlight, under the sea and be free.
Your best water, mate.
In the moonlight, in the sunlight, in the ocean, in the sunshine. With the fishes in the water, in the ocean. Always love her.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I just said put water into there and do whatever you're doing.